Hi, I am Nancy. Welcome to Love Guru, your guide to better relationships. Now, this episode is going to be on just you making better decisions, okay? Um, I want to first start off by saying that I'm talking to the females that's out there today, okay? I want to say that we need to stop letting ourselves settle for so less, so little bit, so like it's like it's always good to tell a story. So let me start off by telling my story, okay? As I said to you before, that I had three for my life, three serious relationships. And in one particular, well, in all of them, I would say, in all of them, before they ended, I think I sat in those relationships, and I tell myself that I needed it. I have to have it. I think it was the fear of being alone. Nobody really wants to be alone. God created us. He created man and woman, and we should have a mate. But at times you feel so alone. You feel so, I don't know, you just feel so depressed, because I have been there. I have been to that situation where I've been cheated on, and I tell myself, I'm gonna stay in the relationship. There was red flags after red flags, and I would stay in the relationship. And for God, I don't know why. I don't know why. And hold on, I I do know why. Because I don't want to be alone. Nobody wants to be alone. And that's gonna be the main reason why a lot of us, females, just stay in relationships and just settle for less, settle for garbage, settle for nothing. Because if you know what you want and what you need, and you know what's gonna make you happy, then why stay? So I'm reaching out to all the females that's out there and telling you that don't sit and worry about you being lonely, you not having a mate, okay? I haven't had a relationship for a long while. I'm not in a relationship right now, and I'm not gonna say sometimes I don't get lonely. Of course you do. It's human. You are gonna get lonely. But when I look back on my past relationships, and I ask myself, would I go back into the relationship because I want somebody? No. No. I mean, back then I couldn't tell myself that, because I was in love. Head over heel in love, and I was just like, oh my God, this is love. I need to work it out. It's gonna work out. He's gonna change. This is gonna be like, he's gonna understand. He's gonna see all of these things that I'm doing, and he's gonna want to change, and it's just garbage. Okay, it's just shit that you're telling yourself because you don't want to be lonely. You don't want to be alone. You don't want to say, oh, I don't have a boyfriend, or I don't have a husband. Well, I can tell you, in leaving those relationships, and right now in my life, I feel at peace. I have peace. I feel happy. Again, I'm not going to sit here and talk to you and say, yes, I'm happy and everything is hunky-dory. I did say to you before, and I will say it again. Sometimes, when you're home and the rain is falling, and time is cloudy, and it's feeling so romantic and you want to just cuddle up into the sheets and just be with your boo. Yes, when it hits some of those times, you're gonna get lonely. Or when you go out to dinner or with your friends or something and you see somebody with their boo and you look at them and you're like, oh my God, I want that. Yeah, you feel lonely. But you don't know what she got. You don't know who he is. You don't know what it is. And apart from that, it's like, it's just not you. It's not your time. If for your life you're going to get a mate or somebody who is going to be, your forever person, God would send that person to you. The person would, again, a lot of things. There's a lot of things to peel off there. You got to be open. You got to be open to relationships and open to opportunities and everything. But I said all of this to say that, ladies, stop settling. Ladies, stop settling. You have seen the red flags. You have seen that, oh my God, he's doing this. He works till 5, but he's coming home at 9 or 10 or 1. Oh, he's with the boys every single night, or he's with the boys 4 times a night over the week or 5 times a night. I'm sorry. I think that's too much. You have a relationship and you have somebody home. Why the hell are you out 4 or 5 times for the night? Most of the night you should be home, with your boo. You should be home. You should want to come home. You don't need you don't need to sit and bother, a man about being home and you got to do this and you got to do that and you got to do that. I mean, listen, this week. So listen, I did it. Okay. I've done it and it's very exhausting. It's like another job, that is something that you don't want. And it's very stressful. And I don't ever want to get back into a relationship where I have to be checking your phone. I have to be checking your location. I got to be checking the shit that you're saying to me. I got to be checking everything. I don't want that. I don't want that relationship. And if that's what I'm going to get, then I'm going to just be staying alone because I don't want it. It's not going to make me happy. It's not who I am anymore. I just don't want it. I don't want to do it. So again, I gotta say to you ladies, please, if you have a husband and you have your home and you're building together and you're making things work and that's fine. You build together, you learn how to communicate with each other, to compromise, because communicate and compromise is going to be the top key things in any relationship, whether it's with your husband, your brother, your mom, anybody. You gotta communicate. You gotta communicate what is it that you need out of the relationship. You gotta communicate and find out what they need out of the relationship. You gotta compromise. You gotta have to compromise because we're not perfect. Nobody's perfect. Everybody has fault. Every single person has faults, okay? And you have to compromise to know that I love this person and the fault that person have, I can deal with it. I am gonna deal with it. I am going to accept it. You got to tell yourself that. You got to know that. You got to feel it and know that, hey, this is what I want. I want this person. I need this person. I'm going to compromise with their faults. And then I'm going to touch on last on the ladies that's there that is supporting men. Not that you can't do it. You can do it when it's your husband, or you can do it when you see that, okay, this guy really cares. He's in a rough spot and, you're taking care of the bills for now, but it can't be a situation when you're in that situation for 5 years, 10 years down the line. So I say that to say that ladies out there, you got to make sure that society always have that men are the breadwinner and they are macho and they are supposed to be, oh, no problem. So they need to make sure that they're bringing something to the table where financial is concerned. Okay? Because 90%, 99% of females out there are working. You may have a few that not, but 99% of us are out there hustling, out there working. And we are making things happen. When somebody comes into your life and say, oh my God, I want to be your man. I want to be your boyfriend. I want to be your forever ever. Or I want to be your boo for now. Whatever it is that they tell you that they want to be, please make sure that you're going to be getting something back in the sense that you're going to be financially taken care of. If it's not fully, it's partially or something. And I know you men looking out there like, oh my God, she did say that. Yes, I did. Okay, I did. And you guys need to start doing your part. You guys need to start doing your shit. Because if you want to be this man, macho person, it comes with that. You need to be the protector. You need to protect that female. You need to make sure you're giving her something in her hand weekly or bi-weekly or monthly. It has to be a regular thing that you're giving her some kind of dough. I am sorry. Because to be honest with you, we don't get up in the morning looking pretty, okay? Maybe some of us do, I don't know. But everybody that gets up, it takes money to look pretty. It takes money to do things. And you want to get a really nice, hot girl on your hand, you need to have somebody that, oh my God, she is goddamn hot. How do you think she's hot? We gotta purchase this. I gotta purchase this. I gotta get my hair done. I gotta get my nails done. I need to put on makeup, eyeliner, mascara, powder, concealer. I didn't put in a concealer today, but concealer, lipstick, roll on, soap, body wash, everything, panties. We need to purchase things to look good. And to be honest with you, I'd rather sit and do it on my own and do it myself. And I'm alone. But if somebody's coming in the picture, you got to take up those bills or some of those bills. You got to take up something. Because now you're coming into my life and now whatever you're doing, we're having sex, we have to go out to dinner, we got to go this, I need to buy more clothes, I need to look pretty, I need to do things. And if we're doing that, I need to take care of my body. I need to make sure I go to the doctor, make sure do my regular checkup. I need to get a mammogram. I need to get waxed. All of those things cost money. Okay? So if I'm going to do that, you ain't coming over here. And if you're coming over here, then you better make sure you're paying some of those bills, because then all of this that I'm doing it for you too, because you're getting the benefit from it. So if you're a side person, your real boyfriend, this, that, husband, I really don't care. Whoever you are, if you're going to be a mate to a female, you got to start putting some kind of money in. You got to start giving her money. And please, men, if you're watching, don't let her ask. Because some female out there don't want to ask, but hello, I'm not one of them. Okay? Men, I tell you, don't allow her to ask. You should not ask a man to do something. You should not ask a man to say, oh my God, I need this to pay. Female, if you have to ask, okay? If you really want to be with that person, or you want to have a side boo or whatever, and they're not giving it to you, before you start, you got to ask. Tell them, put your cards on the table. Okay? Let's not go to dates. Go to 2, 3, 4, 5 dates. And then everybody's playing each other and you're trying to get into my panties. I'm trying to get into your pocket to get some money. It's just stop playing that game, okay? It's a waste of his time, your time, everybody's time. So I'm just saying, men, play your part. Start doing that. You're interested in a female, do something, okay? Please get some roses, get her some chocolate, Get her something, take it to her and say, oh my God, I thought about you today. Here's some roses. Then the girl is gonna start looking at you like, wow. If she's interested in you, she will move forward. If she's not, then a decent lady will turn to you and say, I'm not really interested, okay? Or whatever the case may be. Yes, you have the hoes that are out there, but if you buck up on them, then you put them to the side. So, however, you gotta just make sure if you're looking for a mate, you're looking for somebody's side piece, I don't care what you're looking for, man. Make sure you get some flowers, some chocolate, and start off with that. Start off with something. As you get deeper and get deeper, you say, hey, what is it that you want to do? What is your goals? What is stuff that you want to do? And you start to assist her. You start treating her like a princess because, man, let me tell you a secret. If you start treating them like a princess, you treat them like a queen, you make sure they don't ever ask you for anything, trust me, you don't need to say anything else. Nothing else. You got us, we got you. So again, as I say to you, females, don't settle for less, okay? Men, play your part, okay? And this brings us to the end of this episode. And again, if you have questions, concerns, you have a topic that you want me to talk about, please don't hesitate. Put it in the comments and I will get to it. I'll try my best to get to all of them. I'm just saying, make sure that you're making the right choices for you, okay? Follow me on social media for tips on relationships. This is Love Guru, your guides to better relationships. Peace, I'm out.